I mean, this case is ridiculous from start to end. The fact that Marieha Hussain is being prosecuted for holding up a satirical placard, satire, which of course is a long tradition in this country of political critique, using language that is ostensibly used very commonly amongst communities of color, and she's being prosecuted when there has been no specific offense at all. There's not been anybody who's come forward and said that I was particularly offended by that placard or I was particularly implicated. I think it shows that this is the heavy hand of the law that right now that we're seeing, and the over prosecution of activism that relates to Palestine in any way. This case should have been dropped a long time ago, and it's actually unbelievable that we're here today right now in this place. If Marieha is convicted, I think the response of the general public should be to really recognize her bravery in taking this on, in standing up for her rights and standing up for herself, and most importantly, as she's consistently said, to really center the Palestinian people themselves. Everything that we're doing today is really about Palestine. Her placard was about Palestine. There is a genocide taking place, and yet we're being distracted by cases like this, which should never be before the courts in the first place. What should be before the courts, really, is anyone, any institution, any individual that has any complicity with a genocidal state like Israel.
I think it's the further silencing of voices that are already marginalised, and it engages so much with notions of who is allowed to speak, and it engages with notions of how much black and brown communities are not allowed to share their stories. But the thing is that this is not the first time this has happened. There was a case in 2010. It's a black woman whose name I can't remember, and she was convicted of calling an Asian colleague a coconut. That was in 2010, so this has happened before. And it will continue to happen, I have no doubt about it. No doubt, especially in these times when we can see the genocide in Palestine, and who can speak and who's considered racist or anti-Semitic, etc. It's just a continuing policing of black and brown voices, and it's very dangerous.